What you guys are seeing on the screen right now is unfortunately fake. Which, I'm not sure about you guys, but that's pretty hard for me to believe because whoever made these fake leaks did an amazing job with them. If I hadn't known beforehand that they were fake, I might not even have figured it out in the first place. It seriously always boggles my mind how much effort people put into this kind of stuff just to make hoaxes to get fans' hopes up for no reason. Anyways, as I'm sure you guys can tell from the title, the topic of today's video is going to be twofold. For the first part of the video, I'm going to discuss some recent information released in the latest issue of the Japanese magazine CoroCoro, which indicates that we will at the very least be getting screenshots of the starters and perhaps even gameplay as well next month. In the second part, I'm going to talk more about these fake leaks since the announcement discussed in the first half of the video actually sheds light on these fake leaks. Let's start here with the information from the recent issue of CoroCoro. On March 11th, the following image was leaked on the internet. Cerebi translated the info on this page, and it turns out that it says the following: Special Sun and Moon info features to begin next month. In other words, starting next month, CoroCoro is going to begin releasing new info on the Sun and Moon games. Given that the next issue of CoroCoro comes out on April 15th, this pretty much means that sometime between the 10th and 15th of April, we're going to be getting some fairly big news on Sun and Moon. The reason why I say between April 10th and 15th is that sometimes the magazine is leaked early. Now, my prediction here is that at the very least, they're going to be revealing the starters for these games, and the reason why I say this is that with X and Y, the starters were actually revealed in January alongside the very announcement of the games. So, if we take that as a precedent, then starter info is already very late at this point. As such, it's a fairly good bet that the starters for Sun and Moon will be leaked next month. More than that though, I also think we're going to get a couple of screenshots of some gameplay, nothing too heavy, but at least a little bit of actual footage from the game. Once again, looking back to X and Y, we got gameplay the very day the games were announced in January, meaning some footage for these games is very overdue. Game Freak has pretty much given us nothing on Sun and Moon at this point, so I think we're in for a pretty big announcement next month. Thus, in all likelihood, the Sun and Moon starters as well as some gameplay will be revealed in next month's issue of CoroCoro. Now let's go ahead and move on to the second portion of this video, which is of course the fake leaks that I mentioned earlier. As I'm sure you guys can understand by looking at the leaks, when they were first put out, a lot of people thought they were real. The thing is, there are a few things that pretty much confirm that they are indeed fake. First, and perhaps most notably, these leaks came out at around the same time as the announcement from CoroCoro that I just finished discussing. And as you might imagine, it makes zero sense for starters and gameplay screenshots to be leaked, but then to have CoroCoro announce almost immediately that there's no info for Sun and Moon in this month's issue, but next month there will be. If the people who made these fake leaks had just waited around half a month and then put them out, many people would probably have fallen for them. Since we're expecting a big announcement in April, so it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility that these leaks were for that announcement. Another pretty big thing is that the legendary Pokemon are blacked out in the cover art for these games, which seems a little bit weird. Usually, the legendaries are one of a Pokemon game's biggest selling points, so not showing them and blacking them out instead would have been a rather weird move. Thus, after seeing this, many began to suspect that the leaks were fake. There are also a ton of minor cosmetic things, such as the fact that the diamond-shaped jewels on the legendaries are actually recolored revives, and their trainer designs just seem so drastically different from previous gens. All of these facts combined together pretty much allowed Cerebi and other news sources to confirm that the leaks were fake. The main reason for even bringing this whole fiasco up in the first place is because 1, it's sort of interesting, and 2, you always have to be careful when it comes to leaks. More often than not, they're fake. Well, alright folks, that is pretty much going to do it for this video. As always, if you enjoyed or if you found this video informative, be sure to drop me a like down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more Pokemon Sun and Moon content in the future. Also, be sure to let me know your thoughts both on the upcoming announcement in April and these fake leaks. Otherwise, I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.